12, Jace Baca. Number 20, Amy Torres. Number 25, Katie Madrid. Number 28, Diana Giron. Starters for the Lady Tigers. Number 6, playing center field, Kelsey DeGrasse. Batting second, number 21, playing second base, Jasmine Duran. Batting third is the left fielder, number 2, Kellen Lucero. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 9, Natalie Madrid. Batting fifth is your catcher, number 17, Hayden Garland. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Ashley Baca. Batting seventh, the pitcher, number 5, Brooke Baca. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 22, Fairtime. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 14, Haley Delgado. And now for your Artesia Lady Bulldogs. First, reserve. Number 3, Dayani Lopez. Number 2, Aiden Cano. Number 11, Yaris Gomez. Number 10, Stephanie Luevano. Number 14, Serenity Ruiz. Number 17, Gisela Aguilar. And number 24, Star De La Rosa. Starters for the Lady Bulldogs. Playing left field, wearing number 16, Ariana Munoz. Pitching, wearing number 7, Daisy Jimenez. Batting third, the catcher, Galen Stroud. Batting fourth, first baseman, Danny Gench. Batting fifth, center fielder, Ariane Avita. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 13, Izzy Cruz. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 18, Lily Pettis. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 1, Jossie Stroud. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 8, Jason McWhirter.
All right, welcome to Game 3 of the Lady Bulldog Military Appreciation Invitational Softball Tournament. Game 3 pits the Los Lunas Tigers against the Artesia Lady Bulldogs JV squad. The defensive alignment for the Artesia Bulldogs in the circle will be Jimenez, Daisy Jimenez. She wears number 7. Her battery mate is Jalen Stroud. At first base will be number 19. Is it Danny? Danae. Danae and her last name? Janich? Jench? Jench, all right. At second base for the Lady Bulldogs is Josie Stroud. She wears number 1. At shortstop is Jocelyn Stroud. She wears number 8. In left field, you got Daisy Jimenez. No, not Daisy Jimenez. I'm sorry. Ariane Munoz. And in center field, another Ariane Avitia. And in right field, we have McWhirter. First pitch from Jimenez is a ball outside, ball 1. Did he call strike? to Kelsey DeGraw. Second pitch, maybe it appears, maybe the count's 1-1. We'll check. We'll wait for a signal. Here's Amanda's third pitch. It's flared down the left side, and it's foul. So at least we know the count is 1-1 right now. At least one ball and one strike. Izzy Cruz is the third baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. If I skipped her a little bit. Count now goes to 2-1. There's a ground ball out to shortstop. It's fielded clean by Stroud, but not in time to get the speedy DeGraw. It's going to be an infield single for DeGraw. That'll bring to the plate Jocelyn Duran. Second baseman. She wears number 21, right-handed hitter. First pitch misses down for ball one. Here's the second pitch. Fastball misses away, ball two. Oh, he did. Never mind. I'm going to have to give this home plate umpire a little bit of time. I'm calling before he is. There's a foul ball down the left side. Count's going to go to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Tigers' second baseman, Jocelyn Duran. There's a number right at the plate. Going to be fielded by the pitcher. Goes to first base in time to get out the hustling Duran. So Duran is out number 1 on the 1-3 putout. DeGraw will advance to second base on the fielder's choice. Kellen Lucero, left fielder, in the 3-hole today for the Tigers. There's a drive down the right field line. It's fading foul, and it will fall foul. 1 strike on Kellen Lucero. Right-handed hitter wears number 2. Jimenez back in the circle. Good pitch. That's a drive out in the right center field gap. That's going to be an RBI double at least for Lucero. And DeGraw scores the first run of the game standing up on the RBI double by Lucero. Ball was hit right in the right center field gap, got all the way to the fence. That will bring up shortstop Natalie Madrid. Where's number 9, right-handed hitter. Fastball, call ball 1. There's a fastball in the outside corner, called strike 1, evens the count at 1-1 on the shortstop Madrid. There's a fastball in, laced foul down the left field line. Madrid's down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jimenez back in the circle. There's a good pitch on the outside corner. Bermuda triangle, giving chase is the second baseman. Stroud just falls out of a reach, foul. We'll do 1 and 2 again. Good effort there by Josie Stroud. We were given the Artesia lineup with just some first names, and we're working on it here. There's a fastball up high, call ball 2. Two and two the count. Runner in scoring position for the Tigers. There's a number to the right side. Good job by the second baseman. Underhands it over to first base for out number 2. Madrid is out on the 4-3 putout. Good job by Stroud there. Getting the ball, shuffling it over to the first baseman, Danae Jinch. So 2 down, 1 run across. Lucero advances to third base on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up the left-handed hitting Hayden Garley. Takes the first pitch wide outside for ball 1. Garley wears number 17. Plays catcher, a left-handed hitter. There's a drive over to shortstop. Stroud scoops it up, throws across the diamond in time. Fine play there. Good stretch over at first base by Jench. And the Tigers strand 1. For the Tigers in the top of the first inning, they had 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, no Bulldog errors, and 1 Tiger run. At the end of 1/2 inning, it is the Los Lunas Tigers 1, the Artesia Bulldogs JV coming to the plate. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Registration is now open for the spring semester at Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. ENMU Roswell is dedicated.
First pitch, Ariana attempts a bunt. Ariana Munoz, the leadoff hitter, attempted a bunt. Great job by the pitcher to get out of the circle, field it, throw it over to first base for out number 1. Munoz out number 1 on the 1-3 putout. That'll bring to the plate Daisy Jimenez, the pitcher for the Bulldogs. There's a first pitch, misses wide, ball 1. There's a changeup, floats high up, and it reaches the net to be foul. 1-1's the count.
Registration is now open for the spring semester at Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. ENMU Roswell is dedicated and committed to shaping brighter futures, offering more than 70 certificate and associate degree programs across a wide range of academic transfer and career-oriented programs. Get started today. Visit roswell.enmu.edu to sign up or learn more, or call 575-624-7403 and speak with an advisor today. ENMU Roswell, learning today, leading tomorrow.
Fastball misses down low for ball 2, 2-1. On the Bulldog pitcher. Defensively for the Tigers, we have Brooke Baca in the circle. Battery mate is C.G. Bertrand. There's a swing. Or is this called strike?
$60 in savings on select Michelin tires with installation purchase.
C.G. Bertrand is
plus
the battery mate
interest
there.
if paid in full within 12 or
Catcher
6
for
months.
the Tigers. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Fastball on the inside. Good swing by Jimenez, fouls it off straight back. We'll do 2-2 once again. At third base is Ashley Baca. At shortstop, Natalie Madrid. At second base, Jacelyn Duran. And at first base, I'm going to figure that out. There's a swing and a miss or strikeout. And out number 2. Danae Dench is the first baseman for, no, that's for Artesia. No, C.G. Bertrand is the first baseman. There's the first pitch. Call ball number for a strike. There's a swing and a foul ball. Strike 2 on catcher Jalen Stroud. Jalen wears number 5. Catcher is Hayden Gnarly for the Tigers. First baseman is guarded. There's a swing and a miss on a high fastball. And Baca has 2 strikeouts here in the first inning, and the Bulldogs go down in order. Zeros across the board. No runs, no runners left on base, no Tigers errors, and no hits. At the end of 1 complete, it is the Los Lunas Tigers 1, the Artesia Bulldogs 0. Oh, that's what I got to do for. Amy Torres.
Owned and operated and here for you. Stop by Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell or call us at 575-62.
All right, welcome back to the top of the second inning. Leading off for the Tigers will be Ashley Baca, third baseman, wears number 10, takes Jimenez's first pitch down and away for ball 1. Tigers with a 1-run lead here. There's a fastball on the outside edge, called strike 1. 1-1's the count on
when you need tough, reliable equipment that gets the
Ashley Baca. Jimenez gets her sign, and Baca asks for timeout. It was granted, and everybody's back to work here. Baca in the box.
And Reynoso come together to provide
Jimenez with
you
the fastball
the
up high,
support
ball
as
2.
one family.
There's a fly ball out to right field, hit well off the fence. Well played by the right fielder. And it's going to be a sliding double for Ashley Baca. I think if Stroud, the second baseman, doesn't touch that ball, the right fielder's throw for the Bulldogs, Pettis, would go in there, and it might have been a bam-bam play at second base. That'll bring to the plate pitcher Brooke Baca. First pitch swinging, she fouls it off to the right side for strike
Hi, my
1.
name is Josh Howard.
Hi, my name is Nate Alanis.
And we're the student pastors here at Faith Baptist Church. And we would love to invite you and your friends to join us here on the porch.
Every Wednesday at 6:15 p.m., we're going to be up here worshiping together and learning together.
He's doing a good
and we
job
hope to see you
getting
guys.
ahead of the hitters. Here's her pitch up and in. And it's called ball 1. 1-1 to count on pitcher Brooke Baca here in the top of the second inning. Fastball at the letters, called strike 2. There's a fastball fouled off down the third base line. We'll do 1 and 2 again. There's a changeup, bounces in. 2 and 2's the count. Good job by Jimenez trying to change the pace there. Tried to get Baca to fish a little bit, but Baca would not chase. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Once again, back-to-back changeups. Good take again. Full count. With Baca the runner out at second base. There's a drive out to left field. It's going to be over the head of the left fielder. And Ashley Baca will score standing up on the stand-up double. RBI double by Brooke Baca. That'll bring up first baseman C.G. Bertrand. Where's number 22? There's in on her hands, and Stroud makes a fine play there. Stroud is out, Bertrand is out number 1 on the F6. The Bulldog infield definitely playing the Tigers to hitters to pull. Stroud and third baseman Izzy Cruz very close together over there. There's a fastball, misses down and in to Haley Delgado for ball 1. 1 down here in the top of the second inning. The Tigers with a 2-0 lead. There's a fastball on the inside, called strike 1. 1-1 the count on Haley Delgado. There's a fastball away. Nubbed and fielded by Jimenez. Kind of rushed that throw. Good job by the first baseman Jench over there to field that. And Delgado is out number 2 on the 1-3 putout. Brooke Baca advances to third base on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up leadoff hitter Kelsey DeGraw. She call strike 1. DeGraw had a single in her first at-bat, an infield single. Fastball away, fouled off. Strike 2. DeGraw plays center field. Runs like 1 as well. There's a drive out to left field. Going to be retired out there. Fine running catch by Ariane Munoz. And that is it for the Tigers on the F7. For the Tigers in the top of the second, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, no Bulldog errors, and 1 Tiger run. At the end of 1.5, it is the Los Lunas Tigers 2, the Artesia Bulldogs 0 coming to the plate. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Registration is now open for the spring semester at Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. ENMU Roswell is dedicated and committed to shaping brighter futures, offering more than 70 certificate and associate degree programs across a wide range of academic transfer and career-oriented programs. Get started today. Visit roswell.enmu.edu to sign up or learn more, or call 575-624-7403 and speak with an advisor today. ENMU Roswell, learning today, leading tomorrow.
ENMU Roswell.
Welcome back to action there. First pitch to Jench, the first baseman, is a ball low. from Tiger pitcher Ashley Baca. In the bottom of the second, we'll have Jench, Avitia, and Cruz. Fastball on the inside, misses, ball 2. Fastball down the middle, Sky to the right side. Second baseman calling everybody off. Makes the play. And Jench is out number 1 on the F4. Fine job there by Jacelyn Duran taking charge of that pop-up on the infield. Like a good middle infielder, she called off C.G. Bertrand. Now to the plate, Ariani Avitia, the center fielder for the Bulldogs. Swing and a miss over first pitch changeup. Strike 1. Avitia wears number 20, right-handed hitter. There's a shallow ball into foul territory, and the shortstop calls off the third baseman, makes the catch for out number 2 on the F6. Another fine play by the middle infield. That is Natalie Madrid. Saw that the third baseman was Ashley Bach was running back. She called her off. Made the play. That'll bring up number 13, third baseman Izzy Cruz. There's a changeup, bounces in for ball 1. Cruz reaches, it'll be Lily Pettis. There's a flare down the right side. This time Bertrand calls off everybody, says, I got it. And 3 pop-ups. That will do it for the Bulldogs. For the Lady Bulldogs in the bottom of the second, zeros across the board. No hits, no runners left on base, no Tiger errors, no runs. At the end of 2 complete innings, the Los Lunas Tigers 2, the Artesia Bulldogs 0. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Thanks to a partnership with the City of Artesia, Eddy County residents are automatically enrolled in TransAero Medevac's free air ambulance program, ensuring no out-of-pocket costs if flown by TransAero. You can print your membership card on the City of Artesia's website. Keep this card with your ID and health insurance to act as a request for TransAero Medevac. Eddy County residents, take advantage of this free benefit and make sure when you need it most, fly with TransAero Medevac. Life support by air.
Leading off the top of the third inning for the Tigers will be Jocelyn Duran. First pitch swinging, she skies the ball in the right center field. 3 people are converging in the center fielder, Ariana Avitia makes a basket catch for out number 1. She ran a long way, covered a lot of ground. That'll bring up Kellen Lucero, the left fielder for the Tigers. She had an RBI single in her first at-bat. She takes the first pitch up high for ball 1. There's a fastball, misses in the left-handed batter's box, ball 2. There's a fastball fouled off to the right side. Takes the count to 2 balls and a strike on the Tigers left fielder, Kellen Lucero. Tigers with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. Daisy Jimenez doing a great job out there in the circle. There's a changeup, misses up high. Ball 3. Fastball in, it's fouled off the right side, out of play. Takes the count to full count. Jimenez back to work. Here's a full count delivery. Good job fouling off an outside fastball. Does Lucero. Again. Foul ball off to the right side. We'll do full count again. I think I finally have the Artesia lineup in. Subs and all. If I haven't given you that outfield for the Bulldogs, it's Ariana Munoz in left, Adriana Vitia in center, and Lily Pettis in right. And they've all made fine catches today already. Once again, full count delivery is fouled off. Lucero seeing lots of pitches here from Daisy Jimenez. She finally comes inside and Lucero deposits out in left field for a single. Good at bat there by Kellen Lucero. Get a single. That brings up Tigers shortstop Natalie Madrid. Her first plate appearance. Hit a ground ball to second base and she was retired. Fastball away, fouled off down the right side. She's down 0-1. Menace doing a good job locating her fastball on the outside edge, not allowing these Tiger hitters to barrel that ball up. She may have to come to the inside of the plate, out of the zone a little bit. She rolls a changeup in to even the count at 1-1. Young pitcher still trying to find the feel for that pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball away, ground ball out to Stroud. Play can't be made. It's going to be an error on Jace Stroud. Jossie Stroud, the second baseman. So Madrid to first base, Lucero to second on the E4. Garley takes the first pitch strike. Ball, excuse me. There's a liner back up the middle. Everybody's safe. Diving effort by Stroud knocked it down and scooted far enough away. So the bases are full of Tigers as Garley had lined that ball up the middle. Great diving effort by the second baseman, Josie Stroud, but she just couldn't come up with the ball, and the bases are loaded. Lucero, the runner, at third. Madrid at second. And Garley at first. Going to give Garley a single on that. Was tough effort by Stroud there. Now at the plate's going to be Baca, the third baseman. Fastball to Ashley Baca, and it's called a strike on the outside edge. Back pick attempt. Going to be safe at first. Going to be a tough call for this two-man system. Good throw down to first base there by Jacelyn Stroud. Fastball misses up and in, bends Baca back. Takes the count to 2 balls and a strike on the Tigers' third baseman. 2 outs, bases loaded. 1 out, excuse me. There's a flare down the right side, just out of the reach of Stroud. That's going to plate 2 Tigers. Scoring on the Flare single down the right side is Lucero and Madrid. Advancing to second base is Garley. Ashley Baca will be credited with 2 RBIs. Strike one is the first pitch to pitcher Brooke Baca. She's hitting with 1 out, runners at first and second. Fastball, and it's laced back through the box. Good job by the center fielder to cut that ball off and hold her to a single, but it's an RBI single as Garley scores from second base. Ashley Baca advanced to second base, and Brooke Baca to first base with the RBI single. That'll bring to the plate C.G. Bertrand, first baseman. There's a fastball at the letters, called strike one. Bertrand popped up to shortstop, her first at-bat back in the second inning. Foul ball down the left field line. Good job by Jimenez there, coming in far enough where they can't keep that ball fair. They might be hitting it hard, but it's hitting it hard foul. Tigers opening up a little bit. 5-run lead here in the third inning. Good changeup. It's hit straight back to Jimenez. Once again, did not look at second base. Immediately threw to first base for out number 2. Bertrand is out number 2 on the 1-3 putout. That'll bring up Haley Delgado. There's a fastball up high, called ball 1. So the 2 Bacas will advance via the fielder's choice. Ashley to third and Brooke to second. So Delgado fouls off the second pitch, evens the count at 1-1. She's hitting with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. 1-1's the count. Change-up, better change-up, and she just trickles it through the infield. There's going to be a throw to the plate and a throw back to second. Not in time. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Haley Delgado, and she will advance to second on the throw. Sure would like to see Avitia just throw that ball into second base. Had no chance to get the Bacas running. Fastball up and away to DeGraw, called ball 1. The 2 Bacas were moving on contact, and Avitia didn't. There's a fastball flared down the left field line, and it falls foul. Munoz gave it a good chase, but out of her reach. But once again, that ball trickled through the infield, and Avitia threw the ball all the way to plate, allowing Delgado to get herself into scoring position as that ball sailed over everybody's head to the catcher. Here's the 1-strike delivery to DeGraw. Once again, she fouls it down the left field line. Good job by the light pole there. Sends the ball back into play. 0-2 on Tigers center fielder Kelsey DeGraw. She's 1 for 2 on the day. A single and a run in the first, and a fly out to left field. These Los Lunas hitters are realizing that Jimenez is attacking the edge of the plate, and they're on top of it, just fouling off her fastballs out there, daring her to try to come inside. Another one, same result. And same result off one of the net poles. Send it right back into DeGraw. We'll do the 1-2 count again. See if she goes with a changeup on the inside part of the plate. Maybe try to get DeGraw to swing over the top of one. Oh, misses with the fastball up high. 2-2 is the count on the Tigers center fielder, Kelsey DeGraw. Base runner at second base is Haley Ground ball down to third. Nice job by Izzy Cruz. Fields it clean, didn't pay attention to the runner coming down her way. Throws it across the diamond to retire DeGraw on the 5-3 putout. For the Los Lunas Tigers in the top of the third, 5 runs on 4 hits. 1 runner left on base. 1 Bulldog error. At the end of 2.5 innings, it is the Los Lunas Tigers 5, the Artesia Bulldogs 0. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Of all the bright lights, this little guy can mean lights out. At Big O, we turn big problems into no problem at all.
Right now, you can get up to $160 in savings on select Michelin tires with installation purchase. Plus 0 interest if paid in full within 12 or 6 months.
Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Leading off for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the third, number 18, right fielder, Lily Pettis. Pettis, a left-handed hitter. There's a pitch on the outside corner called strike 1. Pettis, a right-handed thrower and a left-handed hitter. Swings at an elevated fastball and swings through it. She's down 0-2. Brooke Baca still in the circle for the Tigers. There's a fastball away, swing and a miss. Strikeout for number 1. That is her 3rd strikeout on the day. That'll bring to the plate second baseman Jossie Stroud. Where's number 1, right-handed hitter. Swings through an elevated fastball. She's underneath that. Strike 1. Fastball on the outside edge, called strike 2. Baca doing a good job pitching east to west, using both sides of the plate. Goes elevated, swing and a miss. Goes down Jossie Stroud for out number 2. Excuse me. That'll bring up Jacelyn Stroud. Oh, McWhirter. The DP. Oh, okay. See right there in that position 6, it says Jacelyn Stroud. So hitting a shortstop is, I've been saying it's Jacelyn Stroud, but it's actually Jacelyn McWhirter. So maybe only 2 Strouds on this JV squad. Counts 1-1 on her. 2 balls and a strike. Now it's 3 balls and a strike. Jacelyn McWhirter, sorry about that to any McWhirters that are listening out there. Fastball in the inside corner takes the count to full. Here's the full count delivery from Baca to McWhirter. It's a good looking pitch, but it's ball 4. And the Bulldogs have their first runner.
Now batting, left fielder number 15, Ariane Munoz.
Base on balls for Jacelyn McWhirter. That brings to the plate left fielder Ariana Munoz. swings at an elevated fastball and fouls it off straight back. Ground ball to third base, fielded cleanly, thrown across the diamond. And it's an error. It's going to be an error on the third baseman there. Pulled the first baseman off. And Munoz hustling down the line. Put a little bit of pressure on third baseman Ashley Baca. But Baca will be credited with the error as it pulled off C.G. Bertrand off the bag. So the Bulldogs with the runner in scoring position here with 2 outs. Swinging a foul ball by pitcher Daisy Jimenez. Trying to help her cause. She's down in the count, 0-1. There's a fastball, look right down the middle. Call, strike 2. Baca looking to pitch out of a little bit of traffic here with 2 outs. And she gets a swing and a miss on an elevated fastball. And the Bulldogs will strand 2 in their half of the third inning. So for the Lady Bulldogs, no hits, 2 runners left on base, 1 Tiger error, no Bulldog runs, and at the end of 3 complete innings, it is the Las Lunas Tigers 5, the Artesia Bulldogs 0. We'll be back on, is it 7? Oh my goodness, sorry about that. My mathematics is incorrect. It is 7-0 here going into the 4th inning. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
When you need tough, reliable equipment that gets the job done right, turn to your local Kubota experts. Amigo Machinery in Roswell is proud to be your hometown Kubota dealer, offering a full line of tractors, mowers, and construction equipment, plus genuine parts and expert service and advice. Locally owned and operated and here for you. Stop by Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell or call us at 575-624-2026. Amigo Machinery, your trusted local Kubota dealer for all of Southeast New Mexico.
All right, welcome back to softball action there. We only missed 1 pitch. It was a ball high to the 2-hole hitter, Jacelyn Duran. Second baseman, she takes a second pitch fastball wide, 2 balls. She's ahead in the count 2-0. Fastball in, and it's laced down the third base line. It's by everybody. That's going to get to the fence. It's going to be extra bases for Durant. She has a stand-up double to lead off the top of the 4th. That's going to bring up Kaylin Lucero. Lucero 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI, and she scored a run. Looking to add to this 7-run Tigers lead. There's a fastball called strike 1. Changeup misses down low. Better job with the changeup there by Jimenez. Good arm speed. Evens the count at 1-1. She's got to trust it and just throw that pitch with some conviction and believe that she can execute it. There's a fastball, possibly another changeup, missed just wide. It's 2-1 on left fielder Kellen Lucero. Jimenez to the windup, fastball misses up high, 3-1 to Lucero. Three-run delivery on the outside edge, and it's fouled down the right field line. Full count. Good job by Jimenez to induce a swing there by Lucero. There's a fastball on the inside. Could be in no man's land. Good effort by Jussie Stroud down the right field lines. Dives and just falls out of her reach. That ball was in a baseball Bermuda triangle. Good effort by the right fielder, the first baseman, and the second baseman. So we'll do full count again. There's a soft liner fielded over there by first baseman for the Bulldogs. Jinch. So Lucero is out number 1 on the line out to 3. To first base there. First pitch is a ball up high, ball 1 to shortstop Natalie Madrid. Natalie Madrid 1 for 2 on the, actually 0 for 2 on the day. Swing and a miss on a good outside fastball. She grounded out to second base her first at bat and reached second base on an error on the second baseman her second at bat. Fastball in the left-handed batter's box, ball 2 to Madrid. Runner out at second base, still Duran. There's a pop-up. Right fielder giving chase. She overruns and it falls fair. This is going to be an RBI triple. The right fielder for the Bulldogs did not touch that ball at all. Lily Pettis ran a long way, overran it. It's going to be an RBI triple for Madrid. And that will increase the lead to 8 runs. That brings up Garley. Good job just hitting the ground ball up to second base, a productive out. 4-3 is the put out by Stroud for out number 2. It's a sacrifice RBI for Stroud on the ground out. Scoring on that ground out was Natalie Madrid. First pitch swinging is Baca. Flies it to right field. Good play out there by Pettis to retire the Tigers on the F9. For the Tigers in the top of the 4th, they had 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, no Bulldog errors, and 2 Tiger runs. So at the end of 3.5, it is the Los Lunas Tigers 9, the Artesia Bulldogs 0. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com. All right, we're back to action here, waiting on some defensive changes for the Los Lunas Tigers. Coach relayed him to home plate umpire. Home plate umpire is going to take him to the Artesia coach. Relay the changes there. We're thinking there's possibly a new shortstop in the ball game for the Los Lunas Tigers. Definitely still Brooke Baca in the circle. Still Hayden Garley behind the plate. And C.G. Bertrand still at first base. I see 22 there. Ashley Baca still at third. And 21 Duran still the same. Is he going to relay the changes to us? We'll figure it out as we go along here. Leading off for the Bulldogs here in the top of the fourth inning is catcher Jalen Stroud. Jalen struck out her first at bat. Takes the first pitch down and in for ball one.
Number 5, Jalen Stroud.
Two balls. The second pitch bounces in. Bulldogs broke through and had two runners on in their last half inning. There's ball 3. But could not get that crucial knock to push a run across. 3-0 to the Bulldog catcher, Jalen Stroud. I would assume she's taken. And Baca floats a strike in there, called strike 1. 3-1 is the count. Maybe in a 9-0 ball game, maybe even have her take 2 strikes here. No, she swings and flares it to the right side. Right fielder breaks in and makes the play. Out there does right fielder Haley Delgado. Oh, it's Katie Madrid. That's a new player. Out number 1 is Stroud on the F9. That'll bring to the plate Danae Jench, the first baseman for the Bulldogs. Swing and a miss on an elevated fastball in, strike 1. Jench, a good-looking athlete. Say maybe just a little over 5'9", possibly. Youngster, I imagine she's not done growing yet. I'm hearing she may be a freshman. Swings at a fastball in and fouls it off straight back. Where's number 19? Good tall target over at first base for the Bulldogs. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Fastball, and this time she takes it. Good job laying off the high heat there from Baca. 1-2 is the count on Jench. On deck is center fielder Avithia. Change up just above her belt. She swings through it for a strikeout. That is Baca's 6th strikeout on the day. That'll bring up center fielder number 20, Ariani Avithia. She popped out to shortstop her last at-bat on the second pitch. First pitch swinging, misses on an inside fastball. She's down 0-1. Fastball away, foul tipped into the glove. 0-2. Looks like Baca this inning starting to work on a little bit of her north-south game instead of east-west. Fastball in, and it's pulled foul, hit hard, but way foul by Avithia. And as soon as I say that, she goes inside. There's a fastball away. It's lifted out to center field. To grab back, fields it cleanly for out number 3 on the F8. So for the Bulldogs, they go down in order. No hits, no runners left on base, no Tiger errors, and no runs for the Bulldogs. After 4 complete, the score is Los Lunas Tigers 9, the Artesia Bulldogs 0. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Welcome back to softball action here at the Lady Bulldog Military Appreciation Invitational. Pitching change for the Bulldogs. Jossie Stroud will be moving from second base to first base, and Daisy Jimenez will move from the circle to second base. First pitch to leadoff hitter Brooke Baca, misses down low for ball one. Good pass to the fastball down the middle. She fouls it off straight back. Evens the count at 1-1. Stroud's velocity looks to be a little more firm than Jimenez. See what the secondary stuff looks like. There's a fastball down, and it's fouled off down the right side. Stroud ahead of Baca. 1 ball and 2 strikes. See if Stroud goes to her changeup. Fastball in the left-handed batter's box for a 2-2 count. Good fastball inside, fouled off. Good job by Baca to fight that good fastball off. We'll do 2-2 again. Oh, there's a fastball line right back through the box. Good piece of hitting there by Baca. She hit that ball hard. Right back through the middle for a single. C.G. Bertrand to the plate. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Pop up to short and a ground out to the pitcher. There's a fastball wide by Stroud, ball one. There's a fastball in under the hands, fouled off down the third baseline. Evens count at 1-1 to C.G. Bertrand. Bertrand and Delgado, Bertrand looking for the only Tiger not to have a hit today. Fastball outside, ball 2 to Bertrand. Another fastball missed on the outside, 3-1. Fastball down the middle. Good job by the third baseman. Goes across the diamond to first base. And Bertrand is out on the 5-3 putout.
Now batting, right fielder number 14, Haley Delgado.
Baca will advance to second base on the fielder's choice. Natalie Madrid, the new Tiger hitter, takes a first pitch fastball down the middle, called strike one. Madrid. There's another pitch. Ball 1, evens the count at 1-1. Katie Madrid, the hitter. She swings, she hits a liner out to center field. See if Avithia tries to come home with it. She made the smart throw and threw it into second base, but nobody fielded it. And it's going to be an RBI single for Madrid. And that will be the 10th run for the Tigers. Now, DeGraw was a left-handed hitter, new hitter here. It's hitter number 6. Number 6 hitting. No, it's Katie DeGraw. Maybe she's a switch hitter. She's hitting right-handed. She's hit left-handed all the other times, and now she's hitting. There's a fastball, misses up high. Oh, is it number 8? It is Grace Baca, the hitter for DeGraw. Swings on a foul ball, fouls it off straight back. Evens the count at 1-1. I think it's 2 balls and a strike. I'm off 1 pitch. There's a fastball, misses up high, 3-1 on Grace Baca. Pinch hitting for DeGraw. We've had Martinez. Good pitch by Stroud there in under the hands, and Baca fought it off and fouled it off to the right side. Runner at first base is Katie Martinez. Fastball nub back to Stroud. She fields it cleanly, throws it over to first base to Jinch for out number 2. Martinez will advance to second base on the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 28, Keana Hiron.
Keana Hiron, the pinch hitter for Jason Duran, and she swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1, the count on Hiron. There's another fastball on the outside, paints the corner, and Hiron is down 0-2. See if they go even wider. Flare to the right side, Jinch giving chase. Off the glove of Jimenez in foul territory. Good effort out there by Jimenez, just couldn't complete the play. And Hiron is still alive here in an 0-2 count. Keana. Yes, sir. There's a fastball, paints the outside corner for a called strike 3 by Stroud. Jossie Stroud with a great pitch there to end that inning. For the Tigers in the top of the 5th, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, no Bulldog errors, and 1 Tiger run. That takes the score to 10 for the Los Lunas Tigers, 0 for the Artesia Bulldogs after 4.5. We'll be back after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
Has there ever been a time in your life where you told God no? I know there has been in mine, and I've regretted it every time. My name is Robbie Ballou, and I'm the senior pastor here at Faith Baptist, and I'm going to invite you to come join us this Sunday at 10:30 as we're going to say yes to God in 2025.
Hi, my name is Josh Howard.
Hi, my name is Nate Alanis.
And we're the student pastors here at Faith Baptist Church, and we would love to invite you and your friends to join us here on the porch.
Every Wednesday at 6:15 p.m. we're going to be up here worshiping together and learning together, and we hope to see you guys up here next week.
Go Dogs.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Bulldogs is Izzy Cruz, third baseman for the Bulldogs, and she takes first pitch up high, ball 1. Cruz popped out the first baseman her first at-bat. Takes the second pitch down and low inside for ball 2. Brooke Baca still in the circle for the Tigers. And there's a third pitch inside, ball 3. 3-0. Baca going to look to fight her way back. She's got to realize no Bulldog can hit a 10-run home run. Maybe she just did. She put a charge into it, and it's over the head. That's going to be the first hit for the Lady Bulldogs. One hops the fence, does Izzy Cruz, and Cruz will have a stand-up double. And the Bulldogs have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Bulldogs looking to extend this game and avoid the 10-run rule after 5. That'll bring to the plate right fielder Lily Pettis. Takes a pitch down low and away for ball 1. Baca's been more effective when she gets ahead of these Bulldog hitters. There's a flare on the infield. Shortstop fields that ball cleanly.
Now batting pitcher number 1, Jocelyn Stroud.
Does Kiana Hiron, the new shortstop for the Tigers. She fields the pop-up from Pettis. That'll bring to the plate Jossie Stroud, new pitcher. She takes first pitch up high for ball 1. Bulldogs with 1 out, a runner in scoring position here. Takes the second pitch down low for ball 2. Tigers outfield is in medium depth. May be tough to score. Cruz from second base with the depth of the Tigers outfield. Of course, I don't know their arms very well. But any ball that forces them to move right to left, Cruz runs pretty well. Should be able to score. And there's another ball down and inside. 3-0. Last 3-ball count by Baca resulted in a stand-up double. It's a 4-pitch walk. And the Bulldogs have 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Jacelyn McWhorter. She had a base on balls her first at bat and was stranded out at second base. That brings out the Los Lunas coach for a visit. Going to go out and check and see if his pitcher's getting tired or what. Short meeting. Now up at the plate, leadoff hitter, Ariana Munoz. Oh, no, excuse me. Shortstop, Jacelyn McWhorter. Jacelyn McWhorter hitting with 2 runners on. There's the first pitch. Must have missed down low, ball 1. Swing and a miss on a fastball above the belt there. 1-1's the count on McWhorter. Another elevated just a little higher, and McWhorter chased. She's down in the count, 1-2. See if Baca goes to the changeup here. Now that she's sped up McWhorter, and it is. It's down low. She swings through it for another strikeout for out number 2.
Now batting left fielder number 15, Ariana Munoz.
That's her 7th strikeout on the day. That'll bring up Ariana Munoz. Leadoff hitter, she takes the first pitch up for ball 1. There's a ball sky down the left field line. Left fielder's giving chase, and it will land in foul territory. Good effort out there by the new left fielder. Oh, no, it's still Kellen Lucero. Still Kellen Lucero out there. 1-1 the count on Ariana Munoz. Chases a fastball up high. She's down the count, 1-2. Now Baca one pitch away from ending this game via the run rule. Bulldogs one hit away from extending this game. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Changeup bounces in. Missed her spot completely. Evens the count at 2-2. Gnarly was calling for that pitch away, and it bounced back in over the middle of the plate. Swing in a minute. Oh, fouled off right at the plate. Good job by Munoz to fight off a good changeup. She just got a piece of that pitch and stays alive. We'll do 2-2 once again. She takes a fastball down and in to take the count to full. It's a close pitch with 2 outs right there to be taken, but she trusted her knowledge of the strike zone. Here's the full count pitch. And it bounces in, and the Bulldogs will have the bases loaded. That will send Izzy Cruz down to third base. Jossie Stroud over to second. That brings up Daisy Jimenez. She's 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts. Fastball misses up high for ball 1. He called strike. Excuse me. I missed that. That's a strike 1. I don't blame Daisy for swinging at that pitch because the last one was that high and he called it for a strike, and that takes the count to 0-2. And once again, we're back in that same position. 1 pitch away from ending the game. Changeup misses down and in. Ball 1. 1-2 is the count to Daisy Jimenez. Swing and a miss on an elevated fastball, and that will do it for the Bulldogs. Strikeout on the 8th strikeout for the day for Brooke Baca. For the Lady Bulldogs in the bottom of the 5th, 1 hit, 3 runners left on base, no Tiger errors, and no Bulldog runs. That will do it for this ball game via the run rule. The Los Lunas Tigers 10, the Artesia Bulldogs JV 0. That will do it for me, Coach Villarreal. I will not be able to do the final game of this first day, but the Artesia announcer for softball will be back tomorrow to get this tournament completed. But please stay tuned to KSVPTV.com, for they will be bringing the military appreciation ceremony before the final game, featuring the Artesia Bulldogs varsity and the Bernalillo Spartans. Once again, Game 3, a win by the Los Lunas Tigers over the Artesia Bulldogs JV unit. This is Coach Villarreal signing off for KSVP TV. Enjoy the rest of your evening.